about now? No? I don't know. No? Is the music lower? Yeah, the audio is working. It's definitely working. You're sure? It's still working. Okay, I'm gonna be playing Don't Starve. I don't know why, but my mic would just not work for a little bit. So, we're gonna figure this out. Alright, I've been gone for a while, because school stuff, I keep saying that. I'm an idiot. Whatever. I'm gonna be getting back into playing, and Don't Starve I felt like was a cool series. Because that would be fun. I don't know. Sounds fun. I watched a lot of it. I like to be Weber. He's a spider. So if you haven't learned about this game, it's just a basic survival game. It's pretty fun. It's pretty challenging though too. I mean, like the way to, you don't really win, it's just an ongoing survival. There's like bosses and stuff that you can fight to get certain stuff. And yeah, I just felt like this might be a cool game to get back into for the recordings and the channel, because I have not done like anything on this channel for a while now. I feel like I need to do something like this. Like, this seems fun. Because I haven't done anything in a while. I don't know. So if anybody does still watch me, please tell me what you want to see. And okay, this is bad. I usually pick people like you because, but I'm Weber, so they do not like me because I'm a spider. Ooh, the flute. This could actually do something for me, right? I don't know where I'm gonna live. I haven't really thought about it. I could like, I don't know what I could do. Alright, well, I'm gonna be going over some stuff, why I was gone and stuff. Just school, whatever, always say that. Just cause like, you know, channel doesn't grow quickly because when you look up a game, usually won't show up a low YouTuber. It'll show like Jacksepticeye played this or something like that. That's why video game YouTubers don't like starting off. You don't get a lot until start to get known, then it spreads eventually. So far, it's like only my friends and stuff, which I guess is the point. Because I guess they don't really have channels. Well, one of them does. He's pretty big. Another one does. He's like decently sized. So like, maybe whoever watches them will come over to my channel. So it'll spread, maybe. That's how you get into YouTube. It's like, now I'm just like ranting. I'd like to record videos on PlayStation, but I don't know how to do it without like either recording software or just like, because you can only record 15-minute videos. That's just how long you can do it for. I should really make tools. I'm really stupid. Right. Okay. So this game's... Alright, we'll get into the game now. The game's simple. Survive, you try to live through all 4 seasons at least. And there's a giant in each season. For autumn, I don't know what it is. I think there actually can just be multiple giants or whatever. Because this is Don't Starve Reign of Giants, and Don't Starve Together, but I'm doing it alone because Don't Starve Together is the most updated version of the game. It has the most stuff. So, I'll be playing this, and hopefully we can survive through all 4 seasons. And if not, well, there'll be a lot of restarting, because I kind of want to get into this game. I probably might go back to Necropolis. Depends on what people like, I guess. Like, I want to do what I want to do, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. Like, I understand you're supposed to do it, but if people like something, and especially if I like it also, then that would be helpful. See, it's like testing. I'm testing the water here. It's like, do you guys like Don't Starve? And if so, then I'll figure it out, because they'll have either a high view count or like something like that. That's how it works, and then I'll figure that out slowly. And I'll do whatever people start to like. That's why I played like a variety. I started to do like certain things for a while, and that's just how it went. Because it's so easy to like think that you're gonna want to do something, and then people just don't really care about it. So you're like, maybe I should change it up, but you don't want to, but you end up doing it anyways. Whatever, I'm getting off track. So, main premise of the game, just don't starve. That's kinda, and you can go crazy. You can see the brain meter. It shows how like sane you are, and if you go insane, you start seeing shadows, and they'll start trying to kill you. It's a really challenging game. And then hunger, of course. And the winter, I would say, it's one of the worst seasons. And this is autumn. You always start in autumn, depending on, unless your settings are different, but because you can start in like summer or something. You usually start in autumn because then you can get prepared for winter, and then you just try to keep lit throughout the entire thing. It's not an easy game, but it's pretty fun if you get the hang of it. So I don't know where I'm gonna live. Obviously not here, because these pigs are gonna murder me because they don't like spiders. Some characters are like, they don't really care. As a spider, you can plant spider eggs. You can make it monster mutants, you know. Hi, can I not talk? You can actually eat monster meat as this character, which others you cannot because you're not a monster. And so the main premise is to just not die, and then there's a lot of stuff like bosses I've gone over so far. But you gotta make science machine to progress. Then you can make like backpacks and alchemy engines. You can make certain stuff like these to help you survive, like spears. You can make those once you have a science machine. There's all these things. You can build wood walls to make your like house or defense, and there'll be I believe it's like 7 to 12 days, maybe. I don't know the actual number. You'll be attacked by wolves, and the wolves will progressively get harder, and it'll start to really suck. You probably die after a while. That's why you gotta have like good defenses and spears and armor. You can make that too with science machines. So what I was looking for on the stone path is you can find this thing called an eye bone, and it'll just, it's to summon this little guy called Chester. He's a big thing for Clay Entertainment because I don't know, everybody likes Chester. He's this little, he's pretty much a dog that can follow you around, but he's also a chest. It's pretty weird, but store items in him. So like you can have a chest on the go that actually moves. But I should start to find a place here because if you're not settled down before like wolves attack, then you have a problem. These are beefalo. You use their manure to make farms and stuff like that. And they're helpful during times where you need food, which is like always. So I might plant a base near the stone path because it's got a lot of stuff on it. So what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need a fire pit. Fire pit's used, it's just like a base fire. And you can like, it'll always be there. You won't have to keep building fires. It's just way easier to live like. So, and we'll live here too because there's a lot of rabbits. And you can make traps pretty easily. So you can catch the rabbits, make the trap them, and then it's very simple. You can just cook them and eat them, or do whatever, because this game is weird and it has some weird shit you can do with rabbits. Like make like a, I didn't mean to do that. I'll just drop this axe here for a second. And this game is easier with multiple people, but solo series just seems kind of cool for right now because it's not like big YouTuber that can like collab with other YouTubers. So I'm gonna build a fire pit, which, yeah, as I said before, you can always put logs into it and it'll keep burning. So now what I'm gonna do is try to build this. It helps you progress through the game, as I said before. Makes everything a lot easier. This is tentacle spike. It's a chance that these things, which are like mermen or something, they will kill the tentacle monsters because they also live near them. Mermen will kill anything, I'm pretty sure. And the tentacle monsters drop like tentacle spikes and stuff that you need for like tentacle spots for later game items. So if you can just have like a farm of them, because they're not, I mean, once they start killing each other, it's like an endless cycle because they'll be respawning. You can keep getting tentacle spikes and stuff like that. There's a lot of weird and cool stuff in this game. That's why I like to play it. It's more of like a cult followed game. It's not like the biggest game like Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. It's more like there's a set number of players. They like the game because they do update it pretty frequently, and they have a lot of cool stuff they do. So yeah, it's pretty fun to just play the game around, have a good time with usually friends. Okay, so this is a wormhole. This might take me to a random place on the map though yet, because I'm slightly. Could find more rocks. I could go to the desert, but the desert not primarily. So sometimes there'll just be rocks scattered out here. So I'm hoping that I can just find some. Sometimes the map will show more than you can actually see in your peripheral vision or whatever. It's actually not that bad. Oh, okay, I apparently did not mean to do that. Yeah, I don't think there's any more rocks really. We'll figure it out. Yeah, see, my sanity's already going pretty down. Like, it's not that great. Ways you can increase sanity? Well, I think having hunger is good. Being in, like, dark places without light, yeah, your sanity goes down. It's just... This game is not easy. But if you kill the shadows or whatever, you can... I think it fights the sanity down. You can also get nightmare fuel, which sounds pretty bad, but you can also do stuff with that, which you can build, like... You can't build anything, I don't think. But I think it's... I don't know what I was gonna say. These green mushrooms, they can, if you cook them, don't eat them without not cooking them. They support your sanity. I should probably just stay home at this point. I'll go to the desert tomorrow, because that sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna like plant a tree farm over here, kinda. I have a pan flute, which you can also find. It'll put anything to sleep that you can see on the map. I think you can even use it on the bosses. I don't know how, because once you hit them though, they'll wake back up. So it's got 10 uses before it just, I don't know, like gets destroyed. So, I don't know, if you guys like this, just tell me and I'll do more. Because I certainly do. It just seems like fun stuff. You make a lot of stuff, like blow darts. They're good for range. Oh, too close to the fire. So it's about to be day, so I'll just come over here. I'll bring the tentacle spike, just because, I don't know. It's a pretty good weapon, actually. Better than a spear, I'm pretty sure. Having these beefalo here is really good for probably planting stuff before winter comes, because winter berries don't grow, and you got berry bushes and stuff like that. It's not easy to find food. I mean, I could just primarily farm over here, because they're just gonna keep trying to... See, they killed a merman and it dropped a fish. And then the merman immediately come back, pretty much. As you can see, that's what happens. I mean, they're after me, but it's not very hard to dodge them, to be honest. No. As I say, it's not hard to dodge them. Oh, man. It's not fun times in the swamp. Not at all. This is the third day already. It's challenging. It's not very easy. Oh, right. There's just pigs over here. That's great. If you find one of these rocks, it usually says, it's pretty much saying like, oh, I have gold. No. I hate pigs. Well, especially as Weber. If you kill them, you can make like football helmets, which is good armor. I've done a lot of playthroughs, but I've never, like on my own and with my brother, I guess. We've never gotten through winter successfully. It's because we're always not prepared. And dying is just so easy in this game. See, I don't have room. I guess I don't have to go to desert now, which is primarily a good thing. Being in this forest though is not great. Oh, see, this is also good sourcing. Now we have spiders killing this pig, and he's probably gonna drop something if the spiders don't eat it immediately. Oh, well, I have no room. Weber can just, I'm pretty sure Weber can just eat whatever. Like, I think he can just eat raw stuff or whatever. Not raw stuff, but he can eat, I think, almost like everything pretty much. Monster meat, that's fine. I think he can eat it uncooked. Like, you don't have to cook that fish. Hello, hello, friends. Alright. It's a science machine. Oh, now I don't have logs because I wasted them on the fire. Right. It's a little bit grindy, just because, like, constantly doing stuff, like cut down trees. It's just like the grind never ends, really. It's not like super bad thing about the game. It's just it might take a while, and a lot of YouTubers can just cut that out. But I don't really. It's not a really good recording software that I can get, and if there is, someone please tell me for PlayStation, or computer. I have Don't Starve Together on the computer, and I have a lot of games on the computer that I want to record, but recording software is money, and that's usually a big problem for a lot of people because money's not easy to get, and I don't have a job yet because school. So, like, during the summer I can get money, and then I could probably get a recording software, but other than that, it's just not easy to get stuff like that. I think I'm gonna make a backpack, because they're usually good for carrying around a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's okay. It's not that bad to make. I will now eat this. It lowers my health a little bit, but get my sanity back up, it's worth it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need something to get my health back up, though. Yeah, definitely. Like those mermen, I just wanted to grab some stuff and just oof. I can also like dig up grass and stuff to then make like like grass farms and stuff, so I won't have to grind as much, and then the base will just be anything I need. Eventually, it'll get there eventually. It takes a little bit to get there though. That's why it's grindy. And then some people don't like that aspect, and it just takes too much out of their game, which is totally fine, I get it. It's not easy to just watch someone do the same stuff over again, which is this game, but it gets better later on, especially like in winter when you struggle to survive and you have to watch that. Because I remember when I first watched this game, it was probably either Markiplier or like Wrecker, which they did pretty well. I mean, Wrecker like stopped a series though. I would have kept watching, but and Markiplier stopped. I mean, it probably was because either not enough views or whatever else. So now I have a backpack, which makes me hold like what? 8 more slots, which it's good, but if you want to, primarily it's good to wear like coat or something during the winter and stuff like that. Oh, my dog is barking. Must be someone super loud. I don't know if people can hear that on the stream, but I know I certainly can. Well, yeah, no, this is starting to come to something here. Oh, and the cool thing about this game is you start growing like a beard and stuff. It's pretty funny. And since I'm a spider on this game, he can, well, you can like get a shears or whatever. I forgot what they're called. And you can cut his beard and you get silk instead of like, I mean, you never really get anything if you cut the beard as like Maxwell or that character kinda. So you'll get silk, which is a good material because if you don't want to get it by killing spiders, which killing spiders isn't that fun always. Yeah, you could just do that. I'm gonna try to make a farm thing. Like a crop plot or something, whatever they're called. Once I do that, you start farming and you just plant seeds and then it's not that bad from that far out. I think I'll start burning these forests. I mean, it's not usually a good thing, but you can get charcoal and then you can get like drying racks to hang meat up so they can turn into jerky, which makes them last longer, which is primarily what you need for like winter and stuff. We'll now plant these trees. And I think if you cut down too many trees, something will spawn. I'm pretty sure it's like a, and it'll spawn near you. It'll be a tree. It'll be like a tree god thing. And it gets mad if you cut down too many trees or whatever. So you can either kill it or you can plant trees to like make it stop trying to kill you, since you cut down trees. But you gotta watch out for what tree you cut down later on because it could say attack, and if it says attack, then it means, well, then it's obviously not an actual tree and it's just the ent thing. That's what they're called, yes. I don't know about in this game. I just call him a tree god because that's pretty much what it is. I want to anchor those tree gods. Gotta get a lot of rocks to make the alchemy station and a bunch of other stuff. Maybe stone walls, probably not though, because I don't know, they're pretty hard to make. Wood walls I'd prefer at first. I don't know if I would do like the straw walls. They're okay, but they're not my preference, I guess. Just because they're pretty weak. I mean, I think you can upgrade them. Yeah, you can upgrade any type of wall, which is pretty good and stuff. So, yeah, but wood walls are pretty durable even if they're lowest upgraded state. So I just think it's good to have those, especially when wolves come. Usually your character will say like, "Oh, the puppies are coming." That's what Weber's gonna probably say or something. Because apparently he's just a kid in a spider's body, so I don't know. Game lore. It's not what you're here for though. You're here for a game. You're here to watch me play said game. I think I'm gonna be playing Battlefront 2 when it comes out. I already pre-ordered like the Super Edition, whatever. Cause I don't know, I mean I'm a Star Wars fan and Battlefront 1 was pretty good, but kind of turned into give me your money and then we'll, you know, give you the DLC, which I had the big version or whatever, so I had the DLC, but then my friend just stopped playing it because the guns you couldn't really get without not having the DLC. You know, it was pretty crappy at that point because it just kind of sucked. Because then none of your friends could play with you or something on the map or whatever. Oh shit. I need to go get gold, but it's dark out. I should have thought about that. I don't know what I was doing. Guess just get, oh, I was thinking about a farm at first, right? I need grass. Because farms, I mean, easy food source. Throughout the winter it's harder to grow crops, which makes sense, but it's not that bad. Usually gonna want the advanced farm because that's just a lot better. The simple farm is, I don't know if it's worth it. Just because it's, if you want to grow a crop fast, you can use more manure, which, I don't know, I mean, game mechanic, whatever. So, if you get the advanced farm, it's so easy to just, you put like 2 or 3 manure in it and it'll grow a crop after you put a seed in it. And usually it'll give you a random crop, which is weird, but yes, you need the alchemy engine though, and I don't have gold. That's why I need gold. I suppose I can make a torch on my way there, and I'll be fine throughout the night or whatever. I didn't mean to make a fire by accident. Now I can just place that somewhere, whatever. I have nothing to cook up, so that's pretty worthless. Let me kill this mosquito. Yeah, you can heal yourself with its mosquito sack thing, I don't know, whatever. Ow. See, like, that's the thing. You can die by the mosquito, but you can also get healing items from it. So, that just seems really weird. There's a lot of stuff I'm gonna want for the winter because winter sucks. Real bad. Yet freezing. Oh boy, that's fun. Giant moose thing. Forgot the name of the giant. He's fun. He just comes over to your base and it's like, oh yeah, hey bud. And then takes all your shit. Actually, no. the giant for autumn, which we're in right now, it's just a giant honey badger that can come through your base, look through, like, if you have a fridge or a chest, look through your chest for food. He'll throw everything out except the food, so he's kind of a dick. So you're gonna wanna try to avoid all that, but it's not easy, because he can come at random. It's just not at all easy, and it's a big problem. Come back here. Pigs try to kill you over time. Improve my hunger pretty good. Being by these evil flowers is gonna be so great. Oh, that's an evil tree. It just had a big evil face. Come back here. Butterflies are like easy to kill, so it's really easy to just, I don't know, it's not that hard to. See, now what I've done here is I've gotten the spiders to now kill that pig, or pig will kill spiders. Either way, I get something out of it. So this is how you mob farm, pretty much. Alright, here's something gold. I have like no pickaxe strength, so there it goes. Oh, here comes the pig again. This is really annoying. You can like train the pig and stuff, or you know, not. You can train it, as in, I mean, you can like. He'll come after you. It's easy to like know their attack patterns. It's just it's really hard to dodge them sometimes. Actually, their attack is pretty. What's the word for that? I don't know. It's like Dark Souls attack where you can like, I don't know, it's on the tip of my tongue. Programmed or something, like, you know, like the thing, what I'm talking about is, you know that they're gonna attack. I just forgot the word for it completely. I am so great. As you can see, this sucks. You know what? I have an idea. I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna switch the game, because this game is fun and I don't mind it and I like playing it. But I feel like this should just be like a diverse stream, because I know a lot of people do those where it's like they switch games. And I feel like I should do something else, because I like this game. Didn't expect to die by a pig. So yeah, I'm gonna change the games